Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy. My good name is Gakenya. Today guys, actually have a great content for you. Today I want to show you how you can be able to make a pop-up message in a website. So what I mean by saying a pop-up message is it's the situation in which in a website there's a button, and when you click the button, a button displays the message. So let me show you what I mean. So as you can see in this website, there's a button at the center of the page. Whenever I click it, it brings a pop-up that says thank you. You see all these details inside here. So also whenever I try to click anywhere so that the pop-up message can disappear, it's not disappearing. So for you to close it, just come here and press this button written close, and then it will disappear. So guys, this is what I want to teach you how to make today. We'll be using 3 languages, that is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So HTML is for the basic structure of the website, CSS is for the styling of the website, and JavaScript is for the giving the buttons the functionality. So with having said that, I think we should dig into the code right now. So you open your code editor. In my case, this is mine. I'm using the Visual Code Studio. Inside my code editor, I have a folder called pop-up message, and in it I have a small image called pen.svg, but this is for the purpose of just decorating the website. It's not a must you have one. And also have the index.html and the style.css. In my index.html currently it is black, but in my style.css I have put these 3 lines of code we have for the padding, margin and the box sizing. So you can pause the video so that you can type. So then after having done that, we come back to our index.html. We create our boilerplate by typing the exclamation mark and then pressing enter, and then we can change our title. Let's give it a pop-up messages. Then from there we link our CSS. It's linked there. We come now to the body section. In the body section, we'll create a container by pressing, if you're using Visual Code Studio, you just press dot and then you type the name of the class that you want that container to be. For this case, I'll call it just containers. So as you can see, I've created a div with a class name called container. So then from there I come and create a button in which we'll be clicking in the website so that it can bring you the pop-up message. For this case, I'll just type it, click me. This is the button that I have created in the container. Let me reduce this. So as you can see, it has appeared here, click me. Now from there we go to the style. Having written all this, so padding is a space inside an element, margin is a space outside an element, and from there we go to the body section. Body, we give it a background color. For my case, I'll give it blue. Feel free to give any color you want. We go to the container section. I'm going to give it a width of 50%, height of 50%, the top 50%, left let it also be 50%, background color let it be this color code RGBA 0000.7. There it is. Then from there we come and say let its position be absolute. The position be absolute. You can see it has changed, it has moved. Then from there we come and say let transform. We translate the container into -50. my keyboard currently is not that working well, so I'll have to copy the minus sign and put it inside here. Let it be minus 50%. Let's delete this one. There it is. As you can see, it has come to the center of the page. And from there we come and say let padding be 70 pixels by 70 pixels. Yeah, there it is. As you can see, padding is a space inside an element, so a container is our element as for this case. So from the space from the ear, from the button to the border of the container is 70 pixels. So then from there we come and say we want to bring this button at the center of the container, so we come and say display, let it be flex, align, let be align items, let it also be center, justify content, let also be center. It is, you can see the button has come to the center. Now we want to work on the button, so dot btn, the width will be 50%, we give it a width of 50%, a height of 50 pixels, a background of color, for my case I'll give it color red. For your case you can give any color that you want, feel free to use any color. Background color. Okay. Actually, let me go back. This seems there's a problem. Oh, sorry, I forgot in this case of our button, we're supposed to give it a class btn. Sorry for that. So you can see there. Let me increase the font size. Let it be 60 or 780. Yeah. Then from there, I come and say let the cursor. As you can see for this case now, the cursor is arrow, but I don't want to be arrow, so I want to make it to be a pointer. So you can see, yeah. Then from there, you come and say let the border be none, the outline can also be none, the box shadow, let it also be none. Sorry, not none, but 0, 0, 10 pixels, color white. There it is. Let's work on the border radius of the button, give it a 20 pixels. You can see. Let's work on the font inside the button, which is click me, so let's increase its font size. So let it be, sorry, font size, let it be 20 pixels. You can also change the color of the font, let it be white. Also change the font family, you can give it fantasy or any other font that you would like to. You can give it a text decoration of underline 2 pixels white. Then from there, as you can see, that's our button, how it looks like. Now we come back to our index.html file. Inside the div, we come and create another div called .popup. So inside this .popup, we'll create our text, which should be h2, for example, my motto. It is, but as you can see, the text has come beside the click me button. So you just come to the style, come to the container and say flex direction, let it be column. There it is. So the text will come below the click me button. So then from there we come and give a p tag, which we put some details. For example, for this case I use the lorem. There it is, to generate some text. So you can see, let me also increase the size of the content. Let me give it the 70%. Now I want to also change this one, the height. You can also change if you want to. Yeah, let's select that. Then we come to this section. Now we want to work on this class called pop-up. So I want this class pop-up to be such that at the center of the button. So let's first disable our button by putting a comment by pressing the control button and the backslash. You can see there it is. We come back now to style. We come and say we want to make this pop up at the center of the container. So you come and say dot pop up. Actually the code is very similar, so we'll come just what we did in the container, just come and copy it. The way it is, copy, then you paste it here. You can see it has come at the center, but now we'll need to work to change the background color and also the color of the font. So you can come and say, yeah, let color be color white. Now you can see, now you can start working on individual part. For example, let me also put here also text align. This text align to be center. This will bring all the words at the center. It will be aligned in the center. And from there, let me work now individually on the header, my motto. So it will be dot pop up h2. It will be a font size. I can give it a font size of 20 pixels. Well, or even 30. Let me just give it 30 pixels. And text decoration be underline. And also, for the purpose of the paragraph which has been in the p tag, just come and change here p. Then I give it a smaller font. For example, 15 pixels can do better. Yeah. Then I remove this. I delete this line. So also, if you had an SVG photo on it, you can come and put it here using the image tag, img tag. The source, it is in the images pen.svg. But before even doing that, let me first create another div dot we call it dot pen, or any name that you want to give it, doesn't matter. Then I come and I paste it there. Yeah, so I come and style this dot pen. Come and say its width is 100, let it be 100 pixels. A height, let it be 100 pixels. Background should be color white. Now you can see it. Border radius should be 50%, so as to make it a circle. Then you can come and say let display be flex, align item center, justify content center. And then I can come and say padding, let it be 10 pixels by 10 pixels. Sorry, not there it is. Then I come now individually to the pen.img. This is the SVG. I come and say let the width be 70 pixels. 70 is still big. Let me give 50 pixels. With 50 pixels, nah, I can still give it, but I remove the padding. What's up? Or do you just give it 70? Let it remain like that, 70. Then from there, as you can see, I've worked on this section. Let me give it a pointer, cursor to be pointer. Also, we need to have a button. So for the case of the button, I will come below here for the p tag and I put a button to be there. We give it a button.btn1 by a class of button btn1, and we say close. Come back to the style. We come back to this section of the pop-up. We increase the height. Let the height be 90%, and also you can also let it be 90% for the width. Then we come and say dot button btn1, let the width be 100%, let the height be 30 pixels, let the margin top be 10 pixels, let the font be the background, remain the way it is, font size, but you can beautify the way you want. This is just a way of just showing how you can make it. And then from there we come and say cursor. You can beautify it the way you want. Now you can see, now we want to add the functionality. We have currently finished the HTML and CSS part. Now we want to add the JavaScript functionality. So we come to the for example, let's remove the comment from the button. As you can see, the button is behind and it's somehow visible. We want to make it blurry, so we come to the style, we come to the pop-up, this container pop-up it is, and then you say filter blur to be 10 pixels. Sorry, it's supposed to be backdrop filter. Backdrop filter blur 10 pixels. You can see the button behind is so blurry. And also in this section of the pop-up, we'll also add some other two properties. For example, transform to be scale, so as to reduce the size. Let it be 0.001. So as you can see, the pop-up button has been diminished in terms of size. It has become a smaller. It is the one that is currently here. You can see it. Then transition. What also to add some effect. Transition, let it be 1 second all. You can see there it is, it's coming here. But as for now, let's comment this part, and also let's add and comment this part, the scale part. As for now, you can see. Then from there we can come and say, we can come and say to the index part. Now we want to rewrite the JavaScript code. So in terms of the JavaScript code, we'll come to each button. After the class, you come and say this is the first button of the container, click me. So you want to give it a function where when you click it, it opens. So you come and type on click is equals to open pop up, and then brackets. Since it is a function, well, what we are doing now, you are just declaring it as a function, but we'll come to initialize it and initialize it later. We come now to the close button. We give it a JavaScript code. We give it a on click is equals to close pop up, and then you give it a brackets to show that is a function. So from here, now I want to come to this section. As of now, even if you click, it cannot do anything. So let's now come and write the JavaScript function. Now we are in the JavaScript section. So we come below this lowest div, you come and type to write a JavaScript code in HTML. Come and write the script tag. There it is. And then now we want to start writing the JavaScript. So we come and say let pop-up equals to document.query selector. Come there, you specify the document that you want the pop-up to be selected from. So it will be .popup. This is the title of this is the class that we give it to this button here, to this div, this one here, pop-up. So then from there we put our semicolon as usual. Then they come and copy this function that you wrote here, open pop-up. But before that, you copy, just come and type function, the word function, and then you copy this function here. Then now we want to define it. We come and say when that button is clicked, pop-up dot class list, it should have a capital L dot add. It should add another class called dot active. It should be in a quotation mark, sorry. So simply what I mean is that whenever I click this, let me first make it disappear. Whenever I come and click this button, the JavaScript should be able to add another class called active, and this class we'll have to define it. As for now, I have not defined it. So let's first define it. Come to the style and say we copy this word. It's by the actually, sorry, it's not supposed to be dot. I have a dot. It's supposed to be just the word active itself. So you come and copy this word here, and then you paste it there with a dot active. And then you come and say when the button is clicked, this transform. Let me show you. Actually here you are supposed even to write another code called visibility. This so that you can see this small section here, so that it can disappear completely. So it become visibility. If you can see, I don't know if you can be able to see this one here, somewhere here. So it will be visibility, should be hidden, so that you cannot be able to see. If you check well, you can see it has gone, it has disappeared. So I'll come and copy these two, copy, and then I paste them here. But for this case, I will have to change all these. So for this case, it will be 1, and here the visibility will be no longer hidden. It should be visible. So let's see if the code is working. Let me check if there's an error, because it should be, whenever I be clicking, it should be displaying. So sorry, it's actually supposed to be capital U. Because of this word here, pop-up, it is a capital U. So let me try right now. You can see it's showing up. You can see, but the problem is that I cannot be able to close as of now. But when you click, it's showing up. So what we'll come and do, come back to the code editor. Now we create a function for the close. We just copy it the way it is, and we paste it there. Then for this case, it will be .remove. So whenever I click it there, let me check if there's an error. so supposed to be close pop up. Whenever I click there, you can see it, and whenever I close it is disappearing. But now we have another problem. As you can see, it's not coming at the center. So what we should do, we should come back now to the codes to our editor and come to the CSS section. We come to this section. Let's remove this one. We cut it and then we paste it here. And then this one we delete it. Let's now see. You can see it's coming there, but still it's not coming in a good way. So we also come to this section. We come and we add this section, translate. We copy it, and we come, we post it in our active class. So let's now see. Now you can see it's coming from the center. Now we want to add another animation. Whenever it's coming out, it is rotating. It's rotating. So we come also again to the code editor, and now we come and see here. Let it rotate at 360 degrees. So as you can see, it's coming up. It has a beautiful animation of rotating. But what we can do now, because we can reduce the size of this one, of the width. Now you can see how it's coming and disappearing beautifully. This is how you make a pop-up. And as time goes by, in my next video, I'll show how you can make such an animated pop-up like this one. Something like that one, but let me show you. Let me look for it. There's another pop-up which I've made, an animated one, which has background changing. Its background is changing colors. First of the left over. You can see this one, how it looks like. Click here. Even the background color it has a background color that is changing, that is animated. So in my next video, I'll show you how. First we will have to create this button, and then after creating this button, how you'll be able to make its background look like this. It's so beautiful, as you can see, so well animated. So I will show in my next video. I'll show you first how to create the button, animated button. Then from there I'll show you how you can create an animated pop-up message. So guys, thanks for staying with me up to this point. Thanks for watching. Kindly consider subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Thanks. Adios.